So we've got Marvel's version of Batman with a highly posable cape, super detailed costume, and light up eyes? Oh yeah, sign me up. Moon Knight. Check him out. What is in that box? Welcome to this week's episode of What's in the Box. I'm your host, GQ. Do me a quick favor. Hit the subscribe button.
You would negotiate now? With so much at stake?
Like the video, leave some comments on this video and the other ones that I've done. Share the video, spread some of that Culture Junkies love all over the world. We'll get to social media, Twitch, Twitter, and all that other good stuff later. Let's get to it today. Another item from Hot Toys. See what we got. Alright, now we've got that plastic taken care of. Let's throw it on the turntable. We have here Hot Toys 6 scale Moon Knight. So go ahead and give it a, since it's already started that way, let's give it a spin that way. Of course, on the front you have an amazingly detailed and just outright good looking version of the Moon Knight costume and the bandages and that sort of thing. Of course, with that gold moon crest on the front. See a little bit more of that bandage design on the side. Warnings, a little bit of cast and crew. More bandage design on the side. And of course, right on top, Moon Knight. So yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about this particular 6 scale, so let's go ahead and get it open and get started. All right, slip cover, window box. Let's put that there. That's the window box for that nice top view, just in case you guys are curious. But we're gonna go ahead and turn them around and get them open. Oh wow, even on the back, they've got a little, continuing that awesome motif and theme there. So, let's take a look. Of course, the Disney Plus series was a limited series starring Oscar Isaac, who's a phenomenal actor. Some people didn't really like the show. They said that it didn't really depict Moon Knight all that great. I personally have never been a reader of the Moon Knight comics. So this is purely a purchase based on the fact that I thought the show was kind of cool. I like how the character looked, and this 6 scale, I haven't even got him open yet, and he already looks amazing. So let's see what we've got here. Got 2 layers, but this other layer is not cooperating very much. Unless it's taped. It doesn't look like it is. No, it's not. It's just acting weird. Definitely don't want all those little moon crescents to go flying. Alright. So it looks like he has a really cool base. We'll get to that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and get to the figure first. Remember right, his name is Mark Spector. So of course is one of the, slight spoilers, 3 characters that Oscar Isaac plays in the show. His cape is taped. That's unfortunate. So yeah, there's actually 3 different characters. Wow. That he plays in the show. So he's doing quite a bit of heavy lifting in that show as far as acting goes. And my opinion, again, I'm not super familiar with the character, but just from what I did see, I enjoyed. He did a great job. It's backwards. So, like I said, I can only really judge it based on my enjoyment. I'm not really a huge, old school reader of the Moon Knight comics. I know of the character, but I'm not, greatly familiar with the character. It's not like one of my favorite characters or anything. But at the same time, given my journey with the MCU, I wasn't a Captain America fan when that film first came out, and I've got Captain America right over there, and then I've also got Oh yeah, right down there, Endgame cap. So I got 2 representations of Captain America, plus Cap's shield sitting over there. So I mean, times change, I guess, is kind of what I'm getting at. So Moon Knight, ended up getting him because, I liked what I saw on the show, and I like how the character looked and how they adapted him. So, of course, with this being so close to his costume, I am barely using any pressure with this X-Acto blade because I do not want to cut into his actual costume. Because I'm pretty sure Hot Toys is not going to reimburse me for that. Alright, let's see if we can get him on the turntable, potentially, hopefully, standing on his own. Some of these figures are finicky about standing up. Let's see what we get. We might get lucky. He might stand up, he might not. It does not look like he wants to. I gotta find that sweet spot for his posing there. Get him to stand on his own, at least initially. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen just yet. But, regardless of what he does here, these ankles move? Doesn't feel like it. Well, regardless of what he wants to do here, I will, of course, get him in the light tent, whether it be with his stand or without, based on how he behaves. Oh, wait, here we go. Might have a little something. Alright. Moon Knight there. A little spin. Of course, I'll get him in the light tent, and obviously you guys know me by now. All the usual close-ups and stuff that I get. You can see his weapons closely. Some of the little small moon crest that he has, which I think might even go on his. No, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, his stand is a little bit intricate and cool. Get some close-ups of that as well. And I believe his eyes light up, so of course I'm gonna have to look that up in the instructions, and then, obviously get some footage of that too. Because, yeah, so far, just to give you guys a quick preview, this is one of a long line of Hot Toys unboxings that's gonna start with this unboxing. The next few unboxings are pretty much all Hot Toys. It's not gonna be any mixtures of Transformers or just Sideshow and Hot Toys for a while. Let's put it that way. So I'm very happy about that, and so you guys obviously make sure you tune in every other Friday for my unboxings that I do here. But also, this is like I said, a really good figure, and I would be really remiss if I didn't say a special thank you to our Culture Junkies patrons, the people that help us bring all this great content to you. So special message for those awesome patrons. The entire Culture Junkies crew would like to thank you for tuning into our programming. We hope you are enjoying our content as much as we enjoy making it. One thing that helps us continue bringing you our unique content is viewer support. By visiting the Culture Junkies Patreon page, you will have the opportunity to select the support level that works best for you. Not only will your support help keep the Culture Junkie Nation growing, but you will make yourself eligible to receive patron-exclusive swag. Please take a moment to consider supporting us and join the ranks of the supporters you see listed on the screen. We would like to also give a special shout out to our Culture Junkies level and above patrons: DeMarcus Smith, Fab Nerd Life, Nanette, The Other Steve, and Black Crowned Knight. Remember, for as little as $1 a month, you can support a Culture Junkie. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all of our patrons. We appreciate you guys for all the support. And you viewers, if you want to consider joining our Patreon, it's patreon.com/culturejunkies. We appreciate the support however it comes in, whether it be through likes, love, shares, comments on these videos, subscribing to our YouTube, which of course is free. And also we've got Twitch. We do a live show on Twitch every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time called Culture Junkies Live. That show is a ton of fun. We talk about everything pretty much pop culture related. And there's also a very cool segment on there called The Power Is Yours, where you, the viewer, can take over the show. What I mean by taking over the show is during that segment, put your comments in the chat there, and we will obviously go through the chat, take awesome suggestions from the chat, and talk about those topics right then and there. So you technically, as a viewer, are in running the show. So it's a lot of fun. You guys will definitely enjoy it. So make sure you're there Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Also, consider purchasing a Culture Junkies mug so you can drink in style. They are really cool looking frosted mugs, and we're very proud of those. So once again, for the Hot Toys Moon Knight 6 scale figure, I'm GQ, and I'll see you guys next time.